Hola amigos, vamos a charlar sobre el uso especial del artículo indefinido, ¿sí? La información está en página 247 en el libro y vamos a charlar rápidamente sobre una cosa diferente con el artículo indefinido, ¿sí? And it's totally different than we do in English. But I have a lot of faith in you guys. I know that we've talked about this, and this is probably a review for all of you. Yay, Español 3. Okay, so, rápidamente, esta información is on página 247. Quick review, una, unos, unas, that's the indefinite article in español. So, the indefinite article is omitted after ser when the noun that follows is not modified. This is a little poco loca when it comes to the way we would translate this in English. So we would say that I am a teacher in English, right? But in Español, we would say soy profesora, unless we modify what type of teacher I am. Am I una profesora fabulosa or una profesora horrible or simplemente profesora, okay? So let's take a look. I use Señora Maitros for this example. So la señora, shout out if you watched the first video about the special uses of the definite articles in Español, then you know why we use la when we talk about la señora Maitros. Yay! Okay, so la señora Maitros es profesora. We only use the indefinite article if the noun is modified. So if we want to say la señora Maitros es una profesora fabulosa, that's when we would use the una. If you like, we can walk through some examples. Your tarea this week is going to come from página 261, I believe. It's ejercicio 6. So it's numbers 33, 34, and 35, okay? But I do have some optional práctica that you could stay through to watch, and I will go through this quickly. So for número uno, el señor Fernández es, we don't need it here, periodista. We do need it for the second one. El señor Fernández es un periodista conocido que escribe para el Miami Herald, okay? So we have conocido modifying periodista, but we could also add more information, que escribe para el Miami Herald. That would also mean that we're modifying what type of periodista he is. Hint, 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 hint. You will see something like this in your tarea, okay? Okay, por favor. Número 3. Carlos es un alumno que estudia mucho. This estudia mucho is modifying what type of alumno he is, and that's why we're going to use un. Número 4, el señor Lopez es cocinero, and then we are still referring to el señor Lopez, so we're going to say es un cocinero excelente. We are using it because we're modifying what type of cocinero el señor Lopez is. Okay, amigos, this, I think, is going to be our last video lesson of this año escolar. Please be sure to pop into our group meeting this week so that we can give each other a proper adios and happy verano, and hopefully see you guys very, very soon. Okay, amigos, adios.